Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. Bonsoir à tous et à toutes. My name is Pascal Sicotte, and I am the Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Science. I would like to begin by acknowledging that Concordia University is located on unceded indigenous lands. The Ganyahaga Nation is recognized as the custodians of the lands and the waters on which we gather today. Tiohtià:ke, Montreal, is historically known as a gathering place for many First Nations. Today, it is home to a diverse population of Indigenous and other peoples. We respect the continued connections with the past, present, and future in our ongoing relationships with Indigenous and other peoples within the Montreal community. A warm welcome tonight to our honorary doctorate recipient, Madame Nathalie Petrovski. Distingués invités, chers collègues, family and friends, welcome. To our graduates, I am so pleased that we are able to celebrate you today in person. I believe that we were able to get through this difficult time thanks to the respect, the compassion, and the empathy that we show one another. My hope is that you will carry the lessons of the past few years as you move through the world and find your place in it. Remember the many ways, big and small, that we can support and uplift each other in challenging times. To your families and friends, thank you for the support you have shown to your and our students. Thank you for helping them remain tenacious and to stubbornly pursue their goals, no matter how out of reach they may have seemed. It is with great pride that I now say congratulations to the graduates of 2022. Félicitations à tous nos nouveaux diplômés.
Dear graduates, distinguished guests, and attendees, it feels wonderful to stand here today to celebrate our new graduates. Congratulations to each of you. I commend you for your perseverance, dedication, and hard work. Despite the many challenges and continuous curveballs life threw at you these past 2 years, you did it. Take pride. Take pride in your accomplishments. Enjoy this moment in the company of loved ones who played an important role in your success. Graduation is an important milestone. For most of you, it marks the end of your time as a student and the start of your professional journey. The past 2 years have been challenging. We suffered loss, isolation, uncertainty, and fear. Yet we witnessed incredible fortitude, innovation, and creativity. Concordia transitioned its entire curriculum online in a matter of weeks. Our preparedness allowed us to continue teaching and learning during a time of great upheaval. More importantly, the pandemic revealed our community's true spirit. We saw an incredible outpouring of kindness, empathy, and generosity. Réfléchissez aux leçons que vous avez tirées de la pandémie et d'une période d'énormes changements sociaux et mondiaux. Les défis que vous avez surmontés vous ont rendu plus forts et plus adaptables. Ce que vous avez vécu restera avec vous pour le reste de votre vie. C'est une histoire que vous raconterez à vos petits-enfants et qui vous servira tout au long de votre carrière. The world is going through a period of monumental change that touches almost every aspect of our lives. Add to that the fact that you're transforming from an environment where everyone told you what you should do to one where now you have to decide what you want to do. Believe me when I say your path will not be a straight line. That decision, what you want to do, is almost the most important you will make. Be bold, take chances, and do not be afraid to make mistakes. This is how you will discover what works and what doesn't. Thomas Edison made 1,000 attempts at inventing the light bulb. When he finally succeeded, a reporter asked him, "What does it feel like to fail 1,000 times?" Edison replied, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Accept failure as part of the process and learn from it." Vous rejoignez un réseau mondial de diplômés de plus de 240 000 personnes. Tirez parti de ce réseau. Profitez des énormes ressources et de la communauté qui existe à Concordia. Il n'y a jamais eu d'aussi importante pénurie de diplômes éduqués et formés dans la plupart des industries. There are countless opportunities, yet they may be in areas you haven't considered. With the rapid pace of technology and the advent of artificial intelligence, the world is transforming before our eyes. To thrive, you will have to be leaders of change. Do not be afraid to lead by exerting a positive influence on those around you. When you elevate others, you elevate yourself. When you finally achieve success, remember that you did not do so alone. You were helped by those who paved the road before you and helped you along the way. Remember to give back, whether financially or through the gift of your knowledge and time. Give back to your alma mater and community by investing in its future generations of graduates, just as previous generations have invested in you. Define your success by the degree to which you positively affect your communities. I want to thank President Graham Carr for his leadership and vision over the past 2 years. He oversaw the university's transition from in-person to online learning and teaching. Il aura été plus facile de passer en mode survie et d'attendre que la crise passe. Au lieu de cela, Graham a pris les rênes de l'université avec courage, intégrité, panache et un leadership exceptionnel. Merci, Graham. I want to thank all the faculty and staff who work so tirelessly to provide the best possible education and services to our students and broader community. To the parents, friends, and loved ones who supported our new graduates through their challenging journey, thank you. Finally, to our new graduates, I couldn't be prouder of you. It wasn't easy and wasn't what you expected, yet with true Concordian spirit, you persevered. Apply that strength and determination to your career and to your life, and I have no doubt you realize all your dreams and ambitions. Dream big and follow your passion. As a fellow graduate, I wish you all good luck, good health, and good fortune. Chapeau et merci. I would like to ask Graham Carr, President and Vice Chancellor, to address the convocation. Thank you.
Following Dean Sicot and Chancellor Wiener, let me be the third person to congratulate you. But you know the expression, third time's the charm. Convocations are a joyous occasion, but since our last convocation in November 2019, it hasn't been the best of times. Les difficultés, les tragédies et les injustices sont bien trop présentes, qu'il s'agisse de la terrible guerre en Ukraine, de la fusillade dans une école primaire au Texas, du meurtre de George Floyd ou des découvertes obsédantes de tombes d'enfants autochtones du Canada. Selon l'Agence des Nations Unies pour les réfugiés, il y a environ 26 millions de réfugiés dans le monde. Environ la moitié d'entre eux sont moins de 18 ans. L'UNESCO estime que 250 millions d'enfants dans le monde, en majorité des jeunes filles, n'ont pas accès aux compétences de base en littérature. Pendant ce temps, la température du monde devient de plus en plus chaude. Les incendies font rage de manière incontrôlable. Les espaces disparaissent et l'eau aussi. Et puis, il y a le COVID-19 qui, selon l'Organisation mondiale de la santé, a causé 6,3 millions de décès dans le monde au 1er juin. Like students everywhere, your last 2 years were disrupted by swift adaptation to remote learning, restricted access to labs and studios, and campus life that was a shadow of what the student experience is meant to be. And yet, here you are today, about to graduate. In some ways, you, all of us, are incredibly fortunate. So how should that inform how we celebrate your convocation? It's exactly the larger context of the past 2 years and the present that makes this celebration so meaningful. That you are here being celebrated today speaks to your determination, tenacity, and adaptability. It also speaks to the extraordinary efforts of faculty and staff who were committed to your success. Yes, the last 2 years were at times frustrating, discouraging, disappointing. But when you compare your achievements with the litany of things happening in the world, savor the privilege and good fortune in being here today. As we celebrate together, let's also imagine what we as a university and you as our graduates can do with our good fortune to bring joy, hope, and beauty to a world that needs your talent. Let me speak first about what I hope for the university. There's a ranking called the Times Higher Impact Ranking, which measures how universities perform against the objectives of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. This year, more than 1,400 universities worldwide participated in that ranking. And Concordia ranked in the top 50 for our work to reduce inequality, 20th for how we perform on climate action, and 5th for our leadership in creating smart cities and communities. Not bad for a university that hasn't yet turned 50 years old. Can you feel the value of your degrees getting better and better as we speak? Even more important than the rankings are what those 3 categories say about our values. Our commitment to opportunity and accessibility, to environmental responsibility, to blending technology with design to improve the quality of urban life for all. It's work that's happening across all our faculties, soon to be augmented by the new School of Health we're in the process of designing. And as the name of the rankings implies, it's about impact, research, learning, and actions that make a difference in our world. This is why the lessons of the last 2 years are so important for universities. La pandémie a perturbé notre façon de travailler, a remis en question les hypothèses fondamentales sur l'enseignement et l'apprentissage, a modélisé de nouvelles approches pour faire de la recherche et surtout a souligné que le rythme des choses s'est accéléré et est devenu plus urgent à l'ère numérique. Bien sûr, certaines universités traditionnelles chercheront désespérément à revenir à la situation d'avant COVID, mais les universités innovantes se rendront compte qu'il n'y a pas de retour en arrière. For us at Concordia, the good fortune of this moment is that it pushes us to think differently about our university of the future. How can we accomplish even more to marshal our expertise and advance our values? How can we transform ourselves to exert even greater impact in the world, whether that's the difference we make to our students' lives or how we become leaders in tackling the grand challenges of our time? Which brings me to you, the graduates. I believe there are two key performance indicators that measure university success. How does university research and innovation contribute to the public good? And what do our graduates go on to do? Some of you already have big ambitions for your future. Others may be very uncertain about the road ahead. That's why this next part of the convocation ceremony matters. At Concordia, we choose our honorary doctorates for inspiration. We look for individuals who've accomplished great things in their respective fields, sometimes in the public spotlight, sometimes not. We also look for individuals who embody our values, including an awareness that the world is not an equal playing field. Nous choisissons des personnes qui ont démontré la vision et la capacité de diriger, d'innover, d'enseigner, d'améliorer, de transformer, des individus fiers de penser de manière indépendante qui relèvent le défi, créant et innovant. One thing we need to understand about honorary degrees, however, is that the honor goes two ways. The recipients of a Concordia honorary doctorate honor us by their willingness to be part of who we are as a university and what we aspire to become. They honor us by their belief that we align with their values and recognition that the university also wants to make a difference and impact in the areas where they are blazing trails. In a minute, you'll listen to a citation for Nathalie Petrovsky, diplômée de Loyola College, l'un des établissements fondateurs de l'Université Concordia, icône québécoise du journalisme et de la critique culturelle. Elle ne s'est jamais gênée pour brasser la cage et dire le fond de sa pensée aux personnes d'influence. I'll stop there, lest I steal the words of the citation. And I'm always a little reluctant to have Natalie speak after me, but instead what I'd ask is that as you bathe yourselves in this ceremony, in this rite of passage to the next phase of your lives, be inspired to commit to how you too can apply the privilege of a great education to make a difference in the world. In these troubled times, what makes this convocation ceremony so meaningful is not only that it encapsulates your success and that of our honorary doctorates, but also the evergreen promise that universities are places of inquiry, intelligence, knowledge, and innovation, offering solutions to the world. Félicitations encore. Congratulations again on your success. I look forward to the impact you're sure to make. Thank you. Merci.
Monsieur le Chancelier, j'ai l'honneur de vous présenter Madame Nathalie Petrovsky, pilier du journalisme au Québec. Madame Petrovsky est une fière diplômée du département de communication de Concordia. Her professional career started even before she graduated from the university in 1976 and lasted more than 4 decades. Elle a officiellement pris sa retraite en 2019 après 26 ans de chronique au journal La Presse. Madame Petrowski's incisiveness and elegant writing style made her stand out early on. She quickly gained a reputation as an honest, often tough critic, and one who helped celebrate and discover talent. During her long, award-winning tenure as a journalist and columnist, Madame Petrowski was a key part of a stable of influential Quebec writers. She covered a wide range of the province's important societal issues. Nul doute, ses talents dépassent ceux de chroniqueurs. Auteure de plusieurs romans, elle a aussi écrit des scénarios pour la radio et la télévision. Heureusement, pour ses nombreux lecteurs et admirateurs, Madame Petrowski a continué d'écrire, publiant d'ailleurs ses mémoires en 2019. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the Board of Governors and the Senate, it is my privilege and my honor to present to you Ms. Natalie Petrowski so that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa.
I would now like to ask Dr. Petrowski to address the convocation. Thank you.
Vous êtes nombreux. Alors, Monsieur le chancelier, Monsieur le recteur, invités d'honneur, parents et amis, et chers diplômés de 2022, bonsoir. C'est avec beaucoup de fierté et d'émotion que je m'adresse à vous ce soir, et mon émotion est d'autant plus grande que nous sommes ici, dans cette mythique salle Wilfrid Pelletier, là où j'ai couvert des centaines de concerts et de spectacles, de Keith Jarrett à Paul Anka, en passant par Yvon Deschamps, Leonard Cohen, sans oublier évidemment The Boss, Bruce Springsteen. C'est ici aussi que j'ai couvert mon tout premier spectacle à titre de critique. Et d'ailleurs, cette critique a failli être non seulement la première, mais la dernière de ma carrière, parce que j'avais eu le malheur d'être beaucoup trop sévère à l'égard de Diane Juster, qui était une chanteuse, compositrice et surtout une très grande amie de l'éditeur Pierre Pellado du Journal de Montréal, pour qui j'écrivais, et qui a d'ailleurs déclaré que je n'avais aucun avenir comme critique. Heureusement, il avait tort. Et en 1973, quand je suis arrivée au département de communication de Loyola, j'avais une grande ambition. Je voulais devenir cinéaste, je voulais réaliser mes propres films, mais je ne m'étais jamais vraiment demandé pourquoi, ni est-ce que c'est vraiment ça que je voulais et que j'aimais faire. Et si j'avais fait une réelle introspection, j'aurais découvert que c'est pas ça que j'aimais le plus faire dans la vie. De toute façon, je savais pas comment faire des films. Non, ce que j'aimais faire, c'était écrire. Et c'était pas nouveau. En 4e année, à Ottawa, où j'ai grandi, j'ai fondé un journal. OK, il a duré 3 semaines, mais quand même, j'ai fondé un journal. À 12 ans, Steven Spielberg tournait ses premiers films. Pas moi. Moi, par contre, j'écrivais déjà des poèmes, des romans de 2 pages, et plus tard, vers 15-16 ans, des nouvelles. Et il y avait souvent dans mes nouvelles des éléments d'actualité. Par exemple, j'ai écrit une nouvelle avec en toile de fond la manif à l'université Kent, où 4 étudiants avaient été abattus par la garde nationale. Ça m'avait beaucoup bouleversée. J'ai écrit une autre nouvelle où en toile de fond, il y avait l'assassinat de Bobby Kennedy. Évidemment, c'était les années 70-60. Et c'est donc dire qu'à 15 ans, il y avait déjà 2 éléments de mon destin, l'écriture et l'actualité, qui s'étaient déjà mis en place en moi, mais je ne m'en rendais pas compte. Et au lieu d'écouter mon instinct, j'écoutais ma raison, et j'avais tort. Il faut toujours écouter son instinct, surtout celui qui vient du cœur. J'ai fini par entendre mon instinct à la fin de ma 2e année en communication à Loyola. Et là, c'était l'été, j'étais au fin fond de l'Abitibi, quand le Journal de Montréal, où j'avais fait application 6 mois plus tôt parce que j'avais besoin de gagner ma vie, puis je me disais, bien, je peux peut-être écrire. Et ils m'ont appelé, ils m'ont demandé si je voulais faire la relève de vacances du mois d'août. Et j'ai saisi l'occasion, littéralement. Vous n'avez jamais vu une fille arriver aussi vite de Rouyn-Noranda jusqu'à Montréal. Je pense que ça a pris 2 heures. Et cela, même si je n'avais jamais étudié en journalisme, même si je ne savais pas quoi ça mangeait un journaliste, et même si je n'avais jamais lu le Journal de Montréal. Et au début septembre, lorsqu'ils m'ont demandé si je voulais devenir journaliste à temps plein, alors qu'il me restait 1 an d'université pour mon bac, j'ai dit oui. Et j'ai fait les 2. Et la vie comme ça nous envoie des signes, des messages, et il ne faut pas faire la sourde oreille. Il faut y aller. Oups, excusez. Ouais, il faut y aller. Il faut y aller, il faut foncer, il faut saisir l'occasion sans poser de conditions, sans faire un petit peu comme la génération qui vous précède et qui a la réputation de poser toutes sortes de conditions avant d'accepter un premier emploi, comme demander une machine à cappuccino, un baby-foot ou des toilettes non genrées. Alors, les conditions, c'est correct, mais plus tard, pas quand on commence dans la vie. Et au département de communication, au début des années 70, on étudiait Marshall McLuhan et j'entendais parler pour la première fois du village global. Ça, c'était avant Meta et le métavers. Et il y avait cette phrase qui était le credo du grand McLuhan, « The medium is the message ». Le médium et le message. Ça voulait dire que le vrai message, celui qui opérait un changement politique, social, peut-être même philosophique, c'était le véhicule, c'était le contenant, c'était le train, pas la marchandise qu'il transportait. Le message, c'était la technologie. Et dans les années 70, à l'université, autant dire que la technologie, ça se résumait à peu près à un téléphone qui avait la forme d'un crapaud. Et le téléphone à touche n'existait pas encore, puis on oublie les cellulaires. Et bien sûr, il y avait des ordinateurs gros comme des frigos, mais ils étaient cachés quelque part dans un hangar, on ne savait pas trop où ils étaient. Mais les outils de communication à la portée des étudiants de l'époque, c'était un micro, une caméra, un écran de télévision, that's it, that's all. Et des fois, quand on téléphonait avec notre téléphone en forme de crapaud, on rêvait d'un téléphone où on pouvait voir celui ou celle à qui on parlait. En fait, on rêvait à FaceTime, mais on était persuadé que c'était impossible. Jamais on pourrait voir notre interlocuteur. Eh bien, on avait tort. 50 ans plus tard, vous avez un arsenal d'outils de communication incroyable. Le médium est d'une richesse et d'une abondance incommensurables. Maintenant, tout peut être enregistré, filmé, photographié, partout, tout le temps, 24/7. Le médium a radicalement transformé notre rythme de vie, a dématérialisé notre vie, a altéré notre perception de la réalité, notre façon d'informer et d'être informé. Mais c'est aussi un médium qui a son lot d'écueils et de pièges que vous allez devoir gérer avec de plus en plus de doigté et de délicatesse. Le journalisme, en ce moment, ne vit pas un âge d'or, on le sait, on l'entend tout le temps. Il y en a même qui prédisent la mort du journalisme tel qu'on le connaît sous la montée fulgurante des réseaux sociaux. Mais moi, je crois au contraire que le journalisme a de l'avenir, que le journalisme est plus nécessaire, plus essentiel qu'il n'a jamais été. La formidable prise de parole des victimes de Harvey Weinstein, qui a déclenché le tsunami du mouvement MeToo, a vu le jour grâce au travail acharné de 2 journalistes du New York Times. Les ravages de la COVID dans les CHSLD ici au Québec ont été révélés ici grâce au merveilleux travail du journaliste Aaron Derfeld de la Gazette. Et même si Darnella Frazier n'était qu'une adolescente de 17 ans quand elle a braqué son cellulaire sur le policier qui était en train d'étouffer à mort George Floyd, c'est un acte de journalisme qu'elle posait. Le journalisme est essentiel, capital, pour révéler tout ce que la réalité, tout ce que la société veut nous cacher. Il est essentiel pour combattre la propagande, la désinformation, les fausses nouvelles. Ces fausses nouvelles qui sur Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, TikTok, whatever, se propagent à la vitesse de l'éclair, se propagent en fait 10 fois, 100 fois plus vite qu'une information vérifiée. Et c'est pour ça qu'on a besoin plus que jamais de journalistes et de communicateurs rigoureux qui laissent les faits vérifiés, validés, confirmés, gâcher leurs bonnes histoires. Always let the facts get in the way of a good story. Une société qui se veut démocratique, ouverte et libre ne peut exister sans une masse critique de journalistes, et j'ajouterais de journalistes salariés et syndiqués dans une salle de rédaction pour leur garantir une forme d'indépendance face aux acteurs de la société dont ils vont rendre compte. J'espère que vous allez faire partie de cette nouvelle génération d'arpenteurs et d'éclaireurs du réel. Et pour cela, il vous faudra une première chose hyper importante: continuez à lire. Ne jamais cesser de lire. Don't stop reading. Des romans, des essais, des recueils de poésie, des manuels politiques, n'importe quoi, sauf des statuts Facebook, OK? Vous pouvez de temps à autre faire des statuts Facebook, mais pas trop souvent. Et si vous êtes curieux, passionné, intellectuellement ouvert, rigoureux, si le sort du monde et des êtres humains vous tient à cœur, eh bien, ça va bien aller. Everything is going to be all right. Merci.
Dr. Piotrowski, j'apprécie vos remarques incroyablement. You are open, you're refreshing, and you lack passion. I had dinner with Dr. Piotrowski last evening, and I can tell you it was as animated at the dinner table as it was here today. You're a very special lady. Thank you. While our graduates prepare to cross the stage, I invite you to enjoy the music of the Concordia Jazz Trio. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Today marks an auspicious event for each of our graduates, and we encourage you to cheer and applaud the accomplishments of your own. This is, however, a solemn occasion, and we ask you to refrain from using horns, drums, or any other noisemakers. Applaud your graduate heartily, but as she or he reaches center stage, please allow a pause for the focus to shift to our next graduate. So let us begin. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Doctorate in Philosophy from the following programs: Communications, History, Humanities, Individualized Program, Humanities, Political Science. Brandon Webb. Allison Jane Bowie. Joseph Yetri. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Arts from the following programs: Media Studies, English, Traducologie, History, Individualized Program, Humanities. Hannah Louise Annabelle Davis. Charlotte Esme Frank. Carmelo Marsala. Christine Lynn Tomiak. Ornella Antonelli. Sarah Janet de Oliveira Rosales. Danica Di Pratola Gaspar. Catherine Filteux. Sylvie Garagabedian. Emma Louise Schlutter Lehmann. Renee Alexandra Marion. Catherine Ann Radecki. Megan Ladrigan Buttle. Alessandro Silvano Silvestri. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Master of Magisteriate in Arts from the following programs: Digital Innovation and Journalism Studies, Philosophy, Political Science, Public Policy and Public Administration, Theological Studies. Eric Seguin. Lorraine Bergeron. Emily Leboeuf. Victor Bavaro. Brian Eam. Brooke Kelly. Laura Sistera McEwen. Jennifer Lee Moore. Kauthar Nanua. Emra Nazar Rashid, winner of the Herbert F. Quinn Medal for Political Science, awarded to a graduating MA student with the highest standing in the Master of Magisterate in Public Policy and Public Administration program. Sarah Margaret Thompson. Zora Wahid. Dang Hui Dong. Rana? Carla? Carla Lee Reinhardt. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the graduate diploma in the following programs: Communication Studies, Traduction, Journalism, Visual Journalism, Community Economic Development. Cecilia Maria Mueller-Judson. Nadia Besafa. Delphine Belsil. Duncan Brennan Elliott. Kathleen Ruth Ganon. Marie Catherine Goudreau. Shruti Mata. Véronique Morin. Curtis Matthew Savage. Kendra Sharp, winner of the Gordon Fisher Prize for Journalism, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in the Journalism Diploma program. Margaret Anna Wadowiak. Una Barrett. Carolyn Medina France Faber. Alexis Fiocco. Alexander Thomas Oster. I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the graduate certificate in the following department: Études françaises. Sylvie Bisonnette.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Arts from the following departments: Classics, Modern Languages and Linguistics, and Communication Studies. Philippe Terrien with distinction. Fernando Adán Almares Frias. Megan Amikonede Ilius. Grisel Octavia Bennett with distinction. Jack Kevin Cronin with distinction. Arika Kelia de Carlos. Terry Di Gennaro with distinction. Loredana Donatelli. Georgia C. Douglas with distinction. Marc-Olivier Dubé with distinction. Jordine Goldstein. Ryan Alexander Agele with distinction. Valérie Tardif Jeffcock with distinction. Kim Carniol. Karen Kirkman with distinction. Benjamin Lafontaine with distinction. Marie-Philippe Laroche Nadeau. Catherine Latouka with distinction. Martin Lazos Bobadilla. Ricardo Lorasso. Victoria Mastrocola. Nouria Isabelle Mactetrit Belastegui with distinction. Nine Lisa Modi Niadje with distinction. Andrew Nixon. Stefania Orfanos. Kile Marie Osborne. Émilie Ostad Abbassi. Emma Palermo. Carmen Passere. Gerline Marie Rico with distinction. Kiziane Blondie Thompson with great distinction. Megan Trudeau Donoé. Eleni Tsoklis. Sarah Ulysse. René White with distinction. Zoe Eichmann with distinction. Anthony James Armstrong. Malcolm Eric Asselin with distinction. Elizabeth Asturias with distinction. Sarah Baldwin. Joshua Bolofer with distinction. Melina Carota with distinction. Penelope Caro with great distinction. Isabelle Champigny with distinction. Cynthia Chatmayan. Gabriele Calostossi. Brittany Dalphen. Fabrice Daniel. Sarah Di Nardo with distinction. Madeline Kendall Eastwood with great distinction. Alfonso Fernandez Gonzalez with distinction. Victor Francis. Berry Freeman. Christina Linnea Patricia Alkist. Alexander James Ronland Hall with distinction. Elizabeth Hanish with great distinction. William Henderson with distinction. Pretty Kim Hwang with distinction. Gemma Sian Orstein Errington with distinction. Maya Sama Uksam. Anna Hélène Jamet-Lange, with great distinction, winner of the Interdisciplinary Studies Medal, awarded to the most outstanding graduating students in interdisciplinary studies. Jarrod Johnson with distinction. Lara Haidar Kafarani with distinction. Zoya Cardouz. Guillaume Clément Nobloch. François Lafleur. Vanessa Lévia-Beaulieu with distinction. Ivan Loft. Aviva Mayerxis with distinction. Isaiah Martel Wilson. Rebecca Merciadis Lavallée with distinction. Jacqueline Anne Mirador. Maria Alejandra Munera with distinction. Léa Nasser, with great distinction, winner of the Communication Studies Medal, awarded to the most outstanding student in Communication Studies. Win Nguyen Hang Nguyen. Andrew Noble. Angel Pagar. Emmanuel Pasmar. Isabella Perelman with distinction. Shegmei Rui with distinction. Hind Saer. Morgan Teresa Salama. Alexander Andres Schiolia. Bruna Sounier. Daniel Tarzinato with distinction. Long Zi Lesling with great distinction. Amanda Wan. Matthew George Xantoudakis with distinction. Matthew Young with distinction. Please now enjoy this short video highlighting student life at Concordia before we continue with the calling of graduates.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Arts in the following departments: English, Études françaises, History, Interdisciplinary Studies, and Journalism. Proper alarm with distinction. Richard Allery with distinction. Victoria Bakos. Joshua Raymond Bergevin. Rijaja Bhattacharjee with distinction. Aliyah Eldridge Bamanji with great distinction. Max Borodus with distinction. David Brown. Grace Olivia Bruna with distinction. Alana Caitlin Budden with distinction. Caroline Juliette Bohuller with distinction. Sky Burnett. Cassie Carab Pereda. Adriano Calavir with distinction. Jenna Nicole Davies. Erica Della Copa with great distinction, winner of the Medal of English, awarded to the most outstanding graduate student in English. Zhangxing Deng. Nikita Eaton Luskarganan with distinction. Elizabeth N. Hecor. Naomi Furland. Sarah Fulleringer with distinction. Philip Gianni Gaspari. Matthew James Haberich with distinction. Shamar Ali Hasham with distinction. Lisom Huang. Raffaello Calagriopoulos. Claire Michelle Smith Keenan with distinction. Melissa Labelle. Kristen Lagua with distinction. Catherine Lavout with distinction. Jessica Angela Leahy with distinction. Paula Beatrice Lopez Sari with great distinction. Amanda McDougall with distinction. Christiana Angela Mirando with distinction. Gael Marcel. Talia Markison. Thomas McGuinness with distinction. Thais Anna Danielle Meshin Cladir. Sabrina Monterulli with distinction. Laura Mota Wang with distinction. Erin Myers. Nahal Nasiri. Makar Urer. Kay Pettigrew with distinction. Damina Radova with distinction. Wendell Rene with distinction. Safa Shahir. Lindsay Grace Schaefer with distinction. Marion Sherman with distinction. Stephanie Sweeney with distinction. Ian Anthony Taylor with great distinction. Loretta Trecconi with distinction. Ainsley Sierra van der Slurs. Sorcha Lee Watkin with distinction. Sahar Azizi. Jeremy Bradet with distinction. Linsha Bushu. Alexa Zemina Castillo Echeverry with distinction. Xiaoming Chen. Jolie Chen. Kadidi Ato Dajiri. Mona El Musalo. Virginie Fortin with distinction. Salma Ismail. Slanja Johazard. Ronnie Legault. Alexis Luterio. Xiaoying Liang with distinction. Rosaline Huet with great distinction, winner of Le Prix pour le Hollander pour l'Études françaises, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in French studies. Catherine Mary Peterson. Svetlana Planets. Christy Shepard with distinction. Tara Kaur Singh. Yutong Wang with distinction. Noor Ahmed with distinction. Kadim Belgrave. Noor Bojadi. Maeve Olivia Doroches Turcourt. Marie Dodal with great distinction, winner of the Martin Lewis Memorial Book Prize in History, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in history. Leanne Alain Edwards. Dimitro Herber. Danielle McMillan. Linda Mayhew. Jamie Ross Rydat Malcolm. Audrey Mediano Tardif with distinction. Thomas Christopher Nowecki. Richu Ori with distinction. Jessica Parduano. Nicholas Parrott. Jean-Francois Pelletier. Anthony Vincent Ragusa with distinction. Jasmine Ivana Ramchitar Brown. Michael McKernan Ramsey. Stephanie Ravinsky. Kunji Wang. Shayna Wilson with distinction. Jad Abu Qassam with distinction. Amanda Lucia Bernard. Maxime Codot. Alexis Delon Gueron with distinction. Dominic Demister with distinction. Chanelly Depoire. Rihanna Iparim. Ben Fraser. Nanor Frogian with distinction. Miriam Bridget Lafontaine. Diona Rosen Makalinga with distinction. Constantine Dean Mateos. Bianca Serena Mercury with distinction. Maggie Morris. John Nassim Nagala. Sasha Obas. Virginie Perrault-Leboeuf with distinction. Anna Rubio. Sasha Rachel Claudia Timan Coquette. Aisha Maureen Isahala White.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Arts from the following departments: Liberal Arts College, Philosophy, Political Science, School of Community and Public Affairs, Interdisciplinary Studies. Daniel Belshaw, with distinction. Sarah Elaine Desrosiers-Legault, with distinction, winner of the Liberal Arts College Prize, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in the Liberal Arts College. Daphne Alice Dufatel-Lamarck, with distinction. Brian Lee, with distinction. Brian Sean McGaw. Antonina Vanda Morris, with distinction. Amber Erin Perry Marinov, with distinction. Jawad Ali. Bianca Bernhardt. Sarah Elise Bubenheimer. T. Chao Nyok Bui, with distinction. Luz Alia Yamili Corville. Nicholas Morgan Duguay, with great distinction, winner of the W.R. Fraser Medal for Philosophy, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in philosophy. Melissa Mazal Esri. Sonia Hansen. Nathaniel Kramer, with distinction. Nasim Casey Lai. Jimmy Park. Daniel James Patterson. Xavier Remillard. Hariklia Retsinas. Matthew Alexander Scarfo. Benjamin Shea. Jessica Spilak. Benjamin Upshaw Ruffner, with distinction. Matthew John Valiquette, with great distinction. Zoe Sarah Veg Gross, with distinction. Hannah Abdel Shahid. Astrid Agui. Darem Al Aissa. Austin Riley Albino Tui. Sarah Al-Kazuz. Inez Al-Zuhairi. Daniel Amico, with distinction, member of the Garnet Key Society. Daniel Ode, with distinction. Kiran Batra. Victoria Baudouin. Daniela Benitez Perez. Sarah Bettignani. Pauline Marie Boerio. Jazia Busnina, with distinction. Lovina Angela Brown. Dylan James Busato. Maura Catherine Cardinal. Francesca Nicole Carmiglia Arigada. Matthew Carroll, with distinction. Giovanni Daminao Casala. David Alexander Cedino. Lena Chan Chiang. Gias Ali Chowdhury. Jenna Shaskro Duleri, with distinction. Minnie Chu. Ilan Shukroon. Tiffany Cifuentes Abril, with distinction. Crystal Marie Antoinette Conte. Danielle Dalzil Ailey, with distinction. Ella Carolyn Davidson. Natalie Del Monte, with great distinction. La Grace de Muena. Anthony Doucette. Aziz Driss, with great distinction. Catherine Joyce Duca Manlagnit. Sage Duquette, with distinction, member of the Garnet Key Society. Fatima Jana El Gahami. Miriam El Mali. Matthew Alexander Fiorito. Juliana Carina Frascione. George Gabun, with distinction. Uwais Gahima. Ivan Nikolaev Georgiev. Mara Giacari. Shady Xavier Goose. Caitlin Griffin, with distinction. Camilla Elizabeth Grove, with distinction. Huda Hafez, with distinction. James Francis Harris. Caden James Hasbrook. Hannah Hassan, with distinction. Solène Kian Hebrard. Robert Isaac Hernandez. Inez Ikuzuzo, with distinction. Umaima Idrissi Machichi, with distinction. Eden Calfon, with distinction. Manal Karmi, with distinction. Bernard Glody Kasongo. Mathieu Kazan Xanthopoulos. Renee Andrea Kosikowski. Anjali Myra Kumar. Marika Langlois, with distinction. Catherine Latzman. Jai Han Lee. Émilie Levasseur. Emmy Littler. Catherine Lisbeth Mackey. Carla Stefani Magallanes Ramirez. Clara Maroon. Ndei Fatou Mbao. Pierre-Étienne Mercier. Emily Ann Bello Miranda, with distinction. Sophia So Mo. Camilla Arouj Mohammed. Alexandra Rosaline Moncada. Sabrina Montanaro. Kayla Lee Moray. Stephanie Mucci. Tatiana Mulawai Pelletier. Bibi Nadia Mungrali. Andrew Walter Munley. Isha Isoi Musampa Mbawa. Etienne Nagao Wickham. Kathleen Tahara Okoa Briggs. Seriban Okanger. Stuart Osborne. Hannah Jamia Wijdani. Ramya Panchacharam, with great distinction. Alexia Papakonstantinou. Lauren Isabel Paquet. Alexandre Peters. Stacy Philibert. Cassandra Pigeon. Gordon Roca Reed. Mark Rondeau. Brandon George Romanovs. Kael St. Pierre. Marissa Simoes, with great distinction, winner of the René Vautelet Prize for Political Science, Awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in political science. Kasturi Siva Subramaniam. Maya Sawyer. Jeremy Nicholas Sapiro. Sem Tatlipinar. Adrian Thomas William Taylor, with distinction. Agath Claire Marianne Tomaselli. Aphrodite Trombucas. Jonathan Francois Turenne. Talar Tutunjian, with distinction. Christopher Thomas Vaccarella, with distinction. Lina Zarin. Aidan Noah Andrew Cyr, with distinction. Winner of the Vince Sirois Prize. Awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in the School of Community and Public Affairs. Jamie Fabian, with distinction. Brandon Grimaldi, with distinction. Catherine Internautia. Jessica Christelle Joseph. Gail Carala, with distinction. Michael Spiros Lazaris, with distinction. Gabriela Marie Marquez Fry, with distinction. Oliver Morrison Harding. Adam Nohos Katsaros. Elise Perot. Menelik Philip. Giuseppe Sutera Sardo, with distinction. Marlena Valenta, with distinction. Natalia Zen, with distinction. Madison Cummings Zabitsky. Colleen Lewis. Carly Ann Mickelwen, with distinction. Marina Aida Nicola, with distinction.
I'd like to call upon the Provost and Vice President Academic for the conferring of degrees.
Would all graduates please stand? Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of Senate, I present to you the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates in the Faculty of Arts and Science. I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for these degrees.
By the powers granted in the University Charter, I admit each of you to the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate as approved by Senate and certified by the Provost. Please be seated. I would now like to ask Zoe Aikman to give the valedictory address.
Thank you. Chancellor Wiener, President and Vice Chancellor Carr, Dr. Petrowski, distinguished guests and participants, fellow students, family, and friends, chères familles, amis, finissantes et finissants, I am so pleased to here to address to you the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations. Félicitations. As the graduating class of 2022, we find ourselves in a weird and unique position here at Concordia and in the world in general. And I feel so fortunate to be speaking to you at our first in-person graduation ceremony since 2019. As I'm sure many earlier valedictorians did, when I got the email of my selection, I realized I had no idea what I was doing and looked up past speeches for inspiration. But the problem is that many of the themes that were present before 2020 simply no longer reflect our reality. One prevalent theme that I noticed was that this graduation was to mark the end of a chapter of our lives and the beginning of a new one, entering the workforce. However, it's become more apparent that our theme is one of resilience. We've learned that the future is not about a linear path of success, but about managing and embracing uncertainty. Where there was once certainty, there is now unpredictability, forcing us to find our way again in a time and place that feels unfamiliar to us. The past few years have spurred a global existential crisis, a collective reckoning with our values, our lifestyles, and our goals. We find ourselves wondering what happens now without much in the form of a script to help us. And this is something that I personally experienced. I was already struggling in school and was unsure of what I wanted to do before COVID hit. And then once it did, I decided to change programs several times and learn I had a second learning disability, and that I also have a complete inability not to treat online classes like a podcast. You know, like I'll be making some like elaborate snack or cleaning my room with the lecture in the background and then make up for it by playing it back at 2 times speed and still retain nothing twice as fast. But yeah, like everyone else, I delved into some form of existential crisis. Existentialism being a form of philosophical thought often portrayed as despair, even though the truth is just the opposite. As philosopher Robert Solomon points out, when interviewed, Sartre said he never really felt a day of despair in his life, and that one thing that comes out from that thinking is not a sense of anguish about life so much as a real kind of exuberance of feeling on top of it, that your life is yours to create. And when Sartre talks about responsibility, he's not talking about something abstract, but something very concrete. It's connecting with others, it's making decisions, it's doing things and facing the consequences, like maybe that assignment that you probably started the night before, or never remembering where the FG building is. The message here is that we should never underestimate ourselves, nor see ourselves simply as victims of various forces. Who we are and who we will become is always our decision, and creation comes out of imperfection, out of striving and frustration. As of last month, the measures are gone, the lockdowns are done, and we're back and better than ever. The class of 2022 will be a force to be reckoned with. Use this new chapter of your life to find your answers and embrace that uncertainty. Success is just as much internal as it is external. Don't be afraid to ask for any help or support when you need it, and know there's nothing wrong with taking the time you need to reach your goals. Exercise your human intellect and critical thinking as much as possible. Create beautiful memories, solve problems, and embrace life's uncertainties, because in uncertainty lies the power to influence your future, and now is the time to choose that future. Félicitations à tous, merci beaucoup, thank you very much. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Zoe, thank you for your energy, for those enlightening words, and for your strength, and may you go forward from strength to strength, and all of you in the class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, this just about wraps up our ceremony. Thank you for being here to celebrate the success of the graduating class of 2022. Graduates, I hope today's ceremony has been yet another exhilarating marker in the time that you spent with us at Concordia. La coalition des grades est un droit de passage vers ce que nous espérons tous sincèrement être un avenir formidable et brillant pour chacun d'entre vous. Avant que vous ne vous lanciez dans un avenir radieux, je peux être vous demander de prendre un moment pour rendre hommage aux personnes qui vous ont accompagné jusqu'à ce que vous soyez à là où vous êtes aujourd'hui. Some of your supporters are your fellow classmates sitting among our audience. Some of your champions are the faculty and staff. Yet I have the sense that there are other people in this room who deserve to be thanked. So graduates, would you please stand up, turn around, and thank all the partners, families, and friends who have helped you get here. Thank you. Concordia is a great university with the promise of an even better future. And on this day, there is no better measure of our success and no better measure of our potential than all of you. We will always be your university. I would like to wish you all well, that you succeed and follow your passions. And before we move outside, I would like to leave you with one parting message. In fact, Zoe even referred to it in her remarks, and it is, may the force be with you. I would like to invite you outside of the room for photo opportunities. This ends Convocation. God bless you all.